Alhamdulillah, we have another chance of a lifetime. Many years ago, when ISB was first started, the brothers and sisters in our community bought the land that ISB currently sits on. And back then it was nothing but trees, but they had a vision. They knew that if they did the work, they came together as a community, that 30, 40, 50 years today, where we stand right now, we have this amazing community that's grown, that has a beautiful center, that has hundreds and thousands of students that come there, and you all made that happen. The reason I'm excited is because, alhamdulillah, we have another opportunity just like that, for us to invest in our future and the growth of ISB for our kids and their kids. Right behind me is the property that is adjacent to the one we purchased last year, the one that we did back in Ramadan of 2021. ISB announced the idea that we had this property that came available, that's right down the street from ISB. It was about 4.5 acres of this beautiful space, most of it was untouched, of land that we could use for our future, a place for us to continue to grow. And right behind me is where, InshaAllah, as a community, we will continue the growth of ISB for our children and their future. This past weekend, we met with the owner of the property that's adjacent to ours. On Johnnycake Road, there's one property that's commercially zoned. That's this property. In order for us to make this purchase happen, we need your help. When we met with the landowner, he gave us 10 days to buy this property. We have exactly 10 days, and I need your help. We all need your help. When that property was first purchased, the land that ISB currently sits on, there were many in the community that questioned and said, why would you buy this property? It's all trees and such. But alhamdulillah, now there's not a single person that asked that question. Now, if anything, they'll go, man, I wish we had more land. Alhamdulillah, last year we were able to buy a little bit more land, but now I want you to think bigger. I want you to think the same way that our previous generation, our previous elders and leaders did when they first bought that property. This property that we're trying to buy is not for me and you to immediately see something happen with tomorrow. It's for us to think about the future. When you think about all this space between the current state of ISB, the current building where ISB sits, and this land that we're going to buy, and I want you to think about this. You helped lay the foundation by buying this property for the future generations, so that when your children and their children are here and the community has grown 10 times as the size it is now, and they need that space, they make dua for all of us because we put in the work to make this space available for them. I pray Allah puts barakah in everything you do. I pray Allah brings our community together, and I know the time is short. The ask is very big. We have 10 days to make this happen, but mashallah, this community is beyond generation. When it comes to big decisions like this, they come through and they make it happen. We literally have one shot to make this happen, and there's one Jummah for us to go ahead and come together, raise the funds so that next Thursday we're able to close and sign the property over to ISB. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.